Hey guys, so this isn't actually the start of the video. I really do not know what happened with the audio and the video syncing. Somehow I've just been editing it and it's just messed up, and I was happy with the commentary, so I didn't want to redo it or anything. So yeah, the video will start. Well, the video's already started, but the audio will start now. I'm sorry about that, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys and girls, what is going on? It is Zazzri. Today bringing you Season 1, Episode number 9 of my Birmingham City career mode. So first off, I just want to say sorry about my voice. As I've explained in the previous episode, I've been ill, and I still am ill. But I did need to make some videos, and it's in the same recording session as the last one. That is why my voice is so bad. As you probably know, it's awful and it sounds really bad. I'm sorry about that, but I thought you prefer a croaky, bad voice compared to no video at all. Anyway, we kick things off with a round of 16, I believe, game against Southampton in the FA Cup. They go 1-0 up with Ramirez there, and Rodriguez makes it 2 in the 49th minute, which was a bit like, ugh. It's always a long way back from 2-0, and it was going to be a push considering Southampton are a Premier League team, and we're obviously in the Championship. And they actually make it 3. 3, right? Well, I don't know, it wasn't 3. My bad. Oh, no, it was just a red card. I assumed it was 3, I thought it was a penalty. And Asante getting the yellow there. But I don't know, he wasn't the last man, I don't think, and I didn't really see why it was a red, but he gave it as a red. And normally if it's a red, they normally stop it instantly, but he didn't. He let the play go on, and the free kick, nothing really came of it. It just went straight over the bar. It means we're going out of the FA Cup, which is pretty disappointing, because it does get you a lot of money if you win that. Obviously, we were pretty far away from winning it. It would have been very tough. Anyway, we're closing in on the last few games of the Championship. We've got a game at home here against Cardiff City. Cardiff have always been about second. I'm not going to tell you where we are in the league, because I don't want to spoil it. Are we in the playoffs? Where are we? So I'm just going to leave that and not talk about it for a little while. But yeah, we did score with Murphy there, and it was good. It was good pass over, and it's just tapping, really, isn't it? I really did need these. I need because they are really pointless games. Like when I'm playing the bottom 10, where you're just gonna smash them. Why bother, really? And now I'm moving on to another game in the Championship. It is against Nottingham Forest, and I think it really did not matter what we did, because the result would be the same. But I noticed Vidra he's actually been signed from Watford. Is that right? Unless it's a different one, I'm not too sure. I'm not too good with Championship sides and what players they've got, but they do get put 1-0 up there. But I think we do actually get a goal back here. It was a very, very good through ball, and it was a fantastic finish in the 70th minute, making it 70th. See, I keep pronouncing words really differently, and I can tell my voice is really weird. Like when you got a cold, you sound really weird to yourself. Anyway, that was a very, very good finish, wasn't it, with his left foot there. Making it 1-1, getting us the point that we needed, really. It didn't really matter what happened. As long as we got a point, we would do well and finish where we need to finish. So coming up in a minute, I'll show you where we finished in the league. Building the suspense for the last few seconds. Birmingham City secure the Empower Championship title. As you can see, we actually did win the title. As you can see, if you look on the right side, you can see it was with 2 games left. We've won. I was going crazy. I've specifically not shown you the league table for a long, long time, and that is because I wanted to build the suspense. So we've gone from struggling, being the middle of the table, even dipping into the bottom half of the table for the first 10 games or so, to actually winning the Championship. I was so happy. I was like, wow. Obviously, we don't get the funds, or we don't get the you've accomplished this from the board until the last game's been played. But yeah, we actually have won, and I was just kind of like, wow, it's it's pretty cool. I've never actually played in the Championship before with any side, even not recording. So it was pretty interesting. And hang on, my voice is really bad. Sorry to get a drink, but I've never really played in it, and it's really weird playing way more games than you usually play, and it doesn't even sound that much more. It's 46 instead of 38, but it does feel like a lot more games. And obviously, you play in the Bundesliga, it's even less than that. It's 34, is it? Is it 34 games or 36? I think it's 34 games. So it's a big step up. It's a lot more games, and it takes a lot longer to get through the season. But anyway, now so we've got the game against Ipswich here. It didn't matter what the result was. I was not bothered at all. It was just really playing to play. I thought I might as well play it though, and we did actually all right here. As you can see, Murphy He was going like left, right, left. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I'm not even good. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought that was Murphy. I think it's because of the kit, really, but it did look a bit like him. But that is ridiculous. I'm an idiot, guys, and yeah, they won 1-0, but I wasn't bothered because at the end of the day, we've already won the title. And then this came. As a result, we've granted you some funds. 39,500. 39,500. I would like right. So to the right wing that we bought from Barcelona, that's 4 million at the end of the season, and Lakovic from Chelsea is going to be 600,000 at the end of the season, and they give us 39,500. Oh, I was expecting maybe 500,000. Like that would have been fine. You know, I'm not expecting millions. But 39,500. Now this is where, guys, I want you to leave a comment. Spurs or Birmingham. Alright, so Birmingham have offered me the job. The money's not important, but I've looked. They do still have Bale, they still have Holtby, they still have Lloris. Right, would you prefer me to do a Spurs career mode? Or would you prefer me to continue with the Birmingham one? Continue, you know, it's a tough challenge. Keeping them in the Premier League, of course. We've got them promoted, so we're going to keep them in the Premier League. We're going to try and build up the squad, build young players. Or, you know, I've seen the odd ask for Spurs ones, and now I've been offered the job there. So what do you want me to do? I'm not recording any more of this career mode until I know what I'm doing. I think I need to do a squad report and that sort of stuff in episode 10, really. But other than that, like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, do you want me to take this job, or would you want me to stay with Birmingham? Leave a comment, Spurs or Birmingham, and if you want to leave a reason why, that might sway my decision a little bit more. You know, Spurs because of Bale. It's not really a good reason, but Birmingham because, you know, it's a challenge and you haven't done a club like it before. Something like that would make me be like, oh, well, that guy wants Birmingham, you know, that sort of stuff. I really would appreciate if you guys left a comment on it, because I genuinely do not know what I want to do. Bale and all those sort of players, Holtby, are just fantastic. But I really do want to stay with Birmingham, so I don't really know. Leave a comment, guys. Peace.